Step right up, rain or shine. The drama circus has arrived. Have you ever watched a horror cow? They stand, they sob, they're screaming now. They stand, they cry, they'll freak you out. You blink once, they're in your house. Come chat about it, we keep it real. Spill your tea, say what you feel. We see the snakes, we see the snakes. We call the lies right to their face. Step right up, rain or shine. The drama circus has arrived. We got laughs and jokes and fights, but it cuts deep late at night. This place gets dark, don't get shaken. Guard your soul, don't let it get taken. Step right up, join the line. The drama circus, rain or shine. Scammers and grifters everywhere, they need help, gummy bears. It's so sad the pitiful life leave you broke, bleeding inside. Alex will tell y'all what y'all need to hear. Pull that mask off, make it crystal clear. Come on in and wipe your dirty feet. Grab a drink, maybe something sweet. Oh yeah, right up, rain or shine. The drama circus has arrived. We got laughs and jokes and fights, but it cuts deep late at night. This place gets dark, don't get shaken. Guard your soul, don't let it get taken. Step right up, join the light. The drama circus, rain or shine. Round and round the story spin. Who's the victim? Who's the villain? Watch your heart, watch your mind, lead the trash, but keep your spine. Step right up, rain or shine. The drama circus has arrived. We got laughs and jokes and fights, but it cuts deep late at night. This place gets dark, don't get shaken. Guard your soul, don't let it get taken. Step right up, join the line. The drama circus, rain or shine.
Hello, you guys. How are you all? Thank you guys for being here. It has been a minute and I have been going through it. I'm going to fill you guys in. We're going to chit chat, shoot the shit, and just kind of talk about whatever. I know a couple things that have been going on. Anything you guys want to talk about, let me know. And yeah, I just wanted to check in with you guys. It's been a minute since I've been on, which I'm on like once a week these days, but it's been probably two. I don't know. So I had like a few things I wanted to comment on that were true crime, and I didn't want to go over there and like shoot the shit at all, give the backstory of where I've been during that live. So I thought I'll do a live here tonight, and tomorrow I'll be on the True Crime channel because I do have some things I want to talk about. I want to talk about Chris Watts getting married, Courtney Clinny, Luigi Mangione, and Jen Lou and I had a great conversation about Lindsay Clancy, and we're supposed to go on her channel at some point. I've covered that case from day one, almost every motion, just all the things happening with it, especially in the beginning. And, but even right up until the trial, we were talking about it. And so I do want to discuss some things about that, but, just hanging out and telling you where I've been and checking in with you guys isn't going to be appropriate for that kind of live. So here I am. Sorry for the long-winded hello. Let me say hello to you guys. Hey, Angie. Hey, Neat. Hey, Flower Girl. Thank you so much for the floating heart. Hey, Aries. That Ellen, good to see you. Audrey. Hey, Elizabeth. Let's see here. Hippie Chick. Deb. Oh, thank you. Well, these are those pictures. I do use those. That's not a real picture. That's made with a real picture of me, but with Chat GPT. I'm looking rough right now. I'm about to tell y'all why, but see. But I want to say hello to you guys and then I'll give you the rundown. Hey, KV. Hey, Elizabeth. Anybody I missed? Hey, Marlena. Hey, Hoodies. Good to see you. Hey, Real Samantha. You guys are not going to believe what happened to me. Okay, so before we talk about like anything that's been going on, which are just a couple things, one thing with web sleuths and just some stupid Krama stuff. So I don't even really care to get into that, but I think that would fit much more with this first part than true crime. So I've been so busy, it's back to school. Football started for both of my boys. Uh, my little girl has had a lot of stuff going on, important stuff that my niece that we've had to take care of. Just busy, 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 right? And it has gotten to the point where, you know, I don't do YouTube because by the end of it, I'm just so exhausted that I just want to like let my brain rest. The animals, just everything moving, like cleaning the new house. So, my thing all summer for working out and stuff, and you guys know, has been kayaking. And I usually go like twice a day, sometimes more. And I go down to like this swamp. It's just so peaceful. Sometimes I'll bring like a little left handed cigarette, my water, and excuse me, just relax. Love it. Well, I was out there about a week and a day or two ago, and um, I'm not exactly sure what day it is, to be clear, but it was like around a week ago, maybe one day more, maybe two. I don't know, but which has been driving me nuts because I should know. So I'm out in the kayak and I stop at the beach to get some driftwood for my dad. And I walk past this log and I cut my foot like really bad. And I was like, well, I mean, really bad, like for a little scrape. It wasn't like bleeding heavily or anything like that, but it was like a pretty good little scrape. And so I just like got back in the water, got back in the kayak, rinsed off, went inside. That night when I laid down, like it hurt so bad. It burned really bad. And it felt like almost like it was a burn as well as a cut. And then like the next day it started blistering. So it blistered all the way around the cut and I thought, was that wood like really hot from the sun? What in the world? But I had so much stuff going on and I just thought I'll be fine. Well, the next day, like I don't know the exact days, but a day or two into it, I started getting like really sick. Like fever, couldn't even like we usually have dinner at my mom's house almost every night. I couldn't go over there, like, kids were going without me. I was having to take ibuprofen and Tylenol, like, as soon as I could, like, as soon as I could get a dose, I was taking it. And, anyways, long story short, it has been a hell of a week. I have gotten into some sort of bacteria in the water. There is a flesh-eating bacteria, which, I mean, most people survive it and they're fine, but it has killed several people. That's really big right now, especially in brackish water. Because of the heat, there's just a lot of it, and apparently I got into it. And not only did I get the one scratch all infected, then because I like to cross my feet, I had a scratch on my other ankle that I got infected as well. And I finally went to the hospital today because the fever was, like, pretty bad for, like, 2 days, and I just felt so bad. I'm so thankful I'm fine because I wasn't gonna go to the hospital. I just felt so bad, and I just couldn't deal with it. So, then it started to go away, and I thought, "Okay, my immune system, like, I'm strong, I'm young still, like, I can fight this." And then today I woke up and I was like, "Yeah, no, I'm going to the hospital." And they gave me some antibiotics and a tetanus shot, and I'm good to go, but oh my god, y'all, it has been a lot. So, I've not been here, I've been half paying attention to what's going on, like, and half not. Um, so yeah. Aries, this is a saltwater, bacteria, though. This is a very rare bacteria that's, like, on the beaches. It's also in brackish water, but it's not a freshwater thing. this like and I've been at the ocean and the Sound, which is where the ocean meets the river. That's so, but this particular bacteria hold on. This bacteria is, like, prevalent. It's found in salt water. It's called Vibrio something, but yeah, it is scary. We also have the d E virus. Oh, yeah, a lot of mosquito things, but it was scary, but I'm fine. I'm doing good. I'm feeling a lot better. Like, today I was cleaning house, organizing, like, doing all kinds of stuff. I feel pretty good, so I think I'm fine. But it was scary a little bit, no, a lot. I'm, like, not good with hospitals. I have trauma that surrounds, like, hospital stuff, and yeah, I will let myself just suffer before I go. But anyways, so you look like a debutante going to a cotillion. Cheers. Thanks, ChatGPT. I was just like, hey, make me look like I'm all dressed up for a tea party. I want it frilly flowers, like old fashioned. I don't remember what I put in, but that's what I got. So thank you. That stuff has been scary. It's in our bays and lakes here in New Jersey, but haven't heard about it at the beach yet. Yeah, it's everywhere. I was looking, I cannot hardly look at the news about it, but I started to today and I had to stop. And there was like 12 people in the Gulf that passed away from it. Like, I don't know if it was like just this past week or this entire summer, but they were naming off like 7 in this area, 4 in this area. It was just, yeah. Yeah, no joke, Neat. That would be terrible. Elizabeth, I'm gonna have to figure something out because I'm not allowed to kayak for a week. The doctor said I shouldn't, and I never want this to happen again. But anyways, enough about me. Uh, yes, I did LG. Yes. Yep. On the golf, I was watching that. The left-handed cigarette. Um, Mary Jane. I saw that Hawaii had a rare once in 100 years hurricane. Hey, Duchess. We have it here, Alex, in Myrtle Beach too. Vibrio vulnificus. Listening, what? Hey, so good to see you. Yeah, it's freaking scary. But apparently, as long as you're pretty healthy, your body can. And even the doctor told me today, he's like, you probably would have fought this off. But it's best that you came. But if you're healthy, you can usually fight it off. But if you're elderly or if you have any kind of like, he asked me if I had diabetes or heart issues or any kind of like liver conditions, it could be really, really dangerous. But the brain, my dad has always terrified me with that brain eating amoeba or whatever, Marlena. He has talked about that for years. That's in fresh water. Comes through your nose hole, then you die, fatal as rabies. Yeah, very scary. Halo Red. Yeah, no, it was just telling them about there has been so many around here. He told me that, plus, I guess, looking at it. Just one second. Okay. You know what, you guys? My power went out. Okay. I scheduled this live and then the freaking power went out. And I was like, oh my God. Like, I have to do it. I was going to do it on my phone. Well, it came back on right before the live. And it just, I'm sorry to keep putting y'all on hold because it's the worst timing ever. I'm also waiting on groceries to get delivered, which finally in my area, I can get groceries delivered because for a long time we could not. Nature is beautiful and scary, and you have to have the respect for it, you know what I mean? Hey, Bendy. My neighbor got it last year from the waterway, cut himself on my dock. I'm just so sad because I just bought these little crab pots, and I wasn't catching them to eat them or anything, I just wanted to, like, look with the kids, like, and let him go. And I got to be away from the water. It just kills me. I love it there. It's my happy place. So, but anyway. Oh, pointer lover, thank you. Buy yourself some bubble wrap and wrap up, please. I know. Grocery delivery. Um, what, Jacqueline? Why do you say that about looking at it? Okay. Oh God, don't scare me. Make my heart drop. So, anyways, I don't know what else has been going on around here besides, like I said, a couple little trauma things. So you remember how there was all that stuff with web sleuths and the person who had passed away in their estate and everything? She had posted that that's settled, so apparently she's gonna be getting the transcripts. I don't know the details of that, but I know a lot of people were really interested in it. Oh, because you can't go near the water. Oh god, thank you, because you scared me. I was like, "Oh god, don't tell me, like, something else scary about this bacteria or something." I don't know. She's okay, let's look at it. I'll show you what she put. Hold on. Because then I have a video. I do want to play just one thing, a quick thing. Okay, so you guys know we talked last time I was live about the letters to Stephen Stearns. I don't know how you feel about it. Let me know how you feel about it, actually. But, people are still talking about that. That's one thing I did want to talk about. So I was able to catch Chasing, but I was like half listening and half not, and she was talking about, having read through the letters while I pull up this web sleuth thing, and we'll continue to talk about it throughout. I just wanted to show you. But yeah, so, she was took the time and read through them all or watched them, and Johnson, I believe, has been doing that as well, you know, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I respect the fact that I can't do it. I don't wanna do it, but, I do respect people wanting to know more, wanting to know the truth, not just going off what they're told. Because there's so many rumors out there. Some of the stuff doesn't even sound believable. But so anybody that's, like, putting in the effort and the time to actually educate themselves on the facts, I always appreciate that. But I don't know. I'm at a weird place with that, to be honest. Okay, so here's her post, Web Sleuths. But so Brittany, there's a little place that a little part of a video where she has a couple panel guests up and they're talking about those letters. And I just wanted to play part of that. And then yeah, I don't really know what else. I know there has been a lot going on, but I just don't know enough to talk about much of it. Thanks to the clip channels, though, keeping me up to date. All right, so here it is. For those of us who knew and loved Beth B, I want to update you. There was a Zoom court hearing about Beth B's estate. I'm very happy at the outcome. I'll be posting the transcript as soon as it becomes available. The hearing was not about the will. The will is not in question. So that happened. I think that I saw Kresha, Difficult Research, has a live scheduled tonight about her, if I'm not mistaken. Hey, MK. Maddie's hoodie for 94 bucks. Okay, so this is where I don't like to speak on things I don't know about, but I did see somebody pull that up, and I don't remember the exact amount. I doubt anybody that's outrageous price. I can't believe that the prices, to be honest. That's just crazy. I'd rather swim in a hot Abe, oh my gosh. Hey, Selena. Oh my god, it's so good to see you. It's been forever. Chasing Live was great. He is evil. I think it's gross, over the line, and just inexcusable, in my opinion. So I talked about this in depth. I don't want to go back down there, to be looping for you guys. But I respect everybody's feelings on it, and I can definitely understand why people feel the way they do. Um, like I said during that live with Jen, for me, and it's not personal. I like her, and I don't think she doesn't have a history, I'll say, that I know of being exploitative or stuff like that with other cases. And I don't want to dogpile or anything like that. So that's why I want to be careful. But also, I mean, I'm going to be truthful with how I feel. And I want you guys to be able to do that as well, no matter which side, like whether you feel this way or that way. Um, it's just the way it was done and is a big part of it for me. I think with anything like that, there needs to be transparency, honesty. It needs to be done, and we talked a lot about that. So, but like I said, people are still talking about it a little bit, and going through the emails. That's just not something that Stephen Stearns is a different kind of evil. When I made that timeline for his case, I did this in-depth timeline. It's on my Patreon, actually, on the free tier, if anybody is interested. And it has links and stuff throughout it, and everything taken in it is taken from police interviews or news clips. And when I did that timeline, I don't know, it weighs heavy on you. You know what I mean? That he's a different kind of evil. He was awful, absolutely awful. And that's why I wanted to play this clip. So in the clip, here, let me just pull it up. They're talking about this and they're talking about Jen. Now, I have a problem with her neglect as well. What I considered to be neglect, uh, you know, but here's the facts. The police haven't charged her, and the information is out there to know the truth of the situation. So hold on, let me just pull it up. So
Condo.
weird.
Because he
That
used to
whole
live with
setup.
them. It was so weird.
Room in the how
Yeah,
gross.
with those room dividers with holes in them. No privacy.
Listen, this is not me judging anybody. You do what you got to do to make it. I get it. Times are hard, but I could not imagine trying to raise my kids in a home with roommates like that. Like that's something single people would do. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? You just have stranger. And from my understanding, she didn't choose who moved in. It was like her dad rented these rooms out.
Mm-hmm.
So you're talking
thought it
It's
was
just
right
not
here.
a good environment. Yeah.
no. Which look at
But look
Look
what
at-
happened with Stefan.
Maybe it was
it's not
here.
me judging anybody. You do what you got to do to make
Okay, so let me just tell you, it's in this clip. I'm going to drop it in the chat. I appreciate this Chica's Clips and Chaos for keeping me up to date. So if you want to watch it, you can. I don't see the point in playing it all and going through each and every word because there's just one part I wanted to comment on. So they're talking about Jen, and, Brittany says, basically, oh, maybe I shouldn't try to quote it, but basically that she wonders if there wasn't more, if she wasn't more involved in what he was doing. That's my words, not hers. But the clip is in the chat. And I just want to say, no, if you go through that case and all the information, they released a ton. They released a ton before he even took a plea or whatever. It was constantly coming out. And there was a call because we got to see the interviews with Jen. I'm not happy with her ass either, but I just want to put this out there because it matters, in my opinion. If the police were very angry with her, they were disgusted. They couldn't understand. She was not only, sending Maddie to sleep with him, the text, of her laying up there in bed so Jen could get sleep. The police were mad about this. If you watch one of the interview that's on camera, what's his name? Detective Kevin. I don't remember his last name, but it's one of her last interviews. He goes hard at her. You know, he would, I'm telling you, if they had proof that Jen was doing something like that, they would have arrested her. But here's the facts. After all that happened, all that information was dropped. We're kind of waiting for trial, and they kept dropping little bits of information. It's like as soon as the state had something, on file and in evidence, they'd give it to the defense, and Florida puts it out. It's just instantly. So they uploaded a call between Stefan's dad and police. The call happened in June or July. So like 4 or 5 months after the crime. And in the call, his dad goes, why hasn't Jen been arrested? And the cop flat out tells him, look, we have went through everything, every text message we looked, there is no evidence that she knew. And he tells him a couple times, they obviously have their phones. I mean, a lot of the evidence comes from the phone that he factory resets. But, it does matter. We know. We don't have to wonder, was this happening? We don't have to speculate about that with this little girl who's already been at the center of all this fucking drama she doesn't deserve to be dragged into. We don't have to speculate about her mom being part of harming her and stuff like that, or being part of taking the photos and videos, because we know that they recovered all of it, and there was never any evidence of her being there or being a part of that. All the communication between Stefan and Jen. People may not like this, but it is the truth. All of her phone, all of his phone. Hell, Stefan's dad found a hard drive in the outbuilding and brought it in, and that's where they got the thousands of pictures of other kids. So it does matter, but you could tell the detectives were disgusted with Jen's behavior, and if they had it their way, they would have locked her up as well. I agree. If they had any evidence, they would have. They definitely wanted to hold her accountable. Yeah. Hey, little bit. Yeah, I don't know. I'm also not one to beat people up about their decisions. It's their cross to bear. I will let people know if I don't agree with things they're doing and keep it moving. Yep, same. I like to talk about it, but I think it's important to have certain conversations that we all have around here, like all of us and all you guys. But it's their cross to bear. You ain't wrong about that. Not sure why she got immunity and not charged. The prosecution doesn't need her. She let a child be in a dangerous situation with another man who wasn't even blood related. So another thing is, she didn't actually get this. Like, I shouldn't get too much into case details, I suppose, but she got derivative use immunity, and it was based around one interview where she it's basic. If she lied in that interview, then the immunity is out the door. And it's just based on that interview. Any evidence that they were able to get from that interview. So if they had evidence elsewhere, that's another thing people don't understand. If they had evidence, her immunity wasn't all encompassing. She had immunity for the information that came from one specific interview, if she was honest in the interview. And, apparently they believe that she was. But if they were able to find evidence, let's say on Stefan's phone, if she was in any of the pictures and text messages between them on her phone, on anything, if they could find any evidence, then they could use that and she could still get arrested. But I don't know. It just sucks that it's all been dragged into a drama community, which, I mean, it's a lot of times the drama is surrounding crimes, which makes it so stressful and distressing. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. Oh, I'm with you that, Ellen. I mean, how would she have handled the real truth if he told her? It probably would be terrifying, and who knows if Ellie could do anything about it. They won't charge her. There is no evidence that she did anything other than neglect. That's all I can say about it. Yep. For me personally, I told her when I found out it's not something I would ever consider doing myself. And I'm definitely not okay she did it. Boundaries are important. Yeah, but I will say this. There is something to be said about when you are newer to these kind of communities and talking about cases and stuff. Like when I was newer, I know I was not I like ugh I know I was not respectful. I was like very speculative. I was like accusing Dawn, not accusing Dawn and Candace of just asking questions and like pointing out. I just wasn't cool about it at all. And I've talked about this so many times, but I think you don't really you don't realize your impact, but you also don't know the world you're stepping into. It's kind of weird. And I think I have faith that people can wake up and realize, hey, wait a minute. What I do here does matter. And it could affect this case, this person, whatever. But I don't know. And see, I don't know about the picture. And I saw somebody else make a comment. This is the thing about those letters. There are so many rumors going around. Let me tell you the way these communities work. Some of these people, chatters will go from chat to chat, just putting like really outrageous, crazy shit out there that's not actually true, just waiting on a creator to read it and bite and then repeat it. You know what I mean? So that's a part of it. And I've definitely seen that with this situation, some things that aren't true being told. So. Evil Abes, I think you're right. I think the fact, I don't know for sure because somebody's gotten away with it for this long, but I would like to think that if that police would be able to find some sort of evidence if it was them by this point. Oh, Duchess, I'm so sorry. Mm. Yeah, and Stefan Stearns is a special type of monster. He's very good at manipulating and stuff. I don't know about Wendy, but apparently Bendy does. So, and Tess. But anyway, what else was there I wanted to talk about that happened? I don't really know of too much else. Anything that you guys, I mean, like I said, that I can understand why somebody would want to do something like that, but I think, it's better to leave it up to the professionals and just talk about it on our channels and stuff. But had you want to be a citizen journalist and get out there and get right in the middle of it and get the story straight from the source, I enjoy watching those kind of videos and those things, but it needs to be done in a specific way. That's that's all. And that's all I got to say about it. I can't believe it's actually still kind of, which I can too, because I think that people have the right to take the time to look into it. And some people do. And like I said, I can't ever look down on that. I don't think any of us want to be judged by our absolute worst day. And that's what this corner of the internet does. Oh my God, neat. What the hell happened with like Brittany turning her camera on in the bathroom or something? Anybody know? Because apparently she turned her camera on in the bathroom. This is just silly, stupid stuff. And people were sharing this photo of like 2 dots and saying that it was mold. It did not look like mold to me, but I'm like, where the fuck am I? Why are these the things coming through my news feed? I don't know about Elizabeth Smart, but I know that she no, I think she does some stuff with like to help victims. She claims she put her phone on a shelf and was going pee or something while live. Has anything funny happened? Like, let me see if there's any clips here that are, because I did have a couple I saved, but I don't know if any were funny. That's the stuff I liked. But you're right, Neat. That's what this channel, this corner of the internet does. It's crazy. to think about, but oh, apparently, I guess she went off on Lindsay Lee. Lindsay, I'm sorry to hear that. Oh, I want to play this. I want curious on your guys' thoughts on this. Now, this is a bit of a different situation. I had that video saved to play too. Let me show you guys. I want to talk to you guys how you feel about wish list. Just curious because it's happening. But I think true crime creator putting it out during true crime content versus just hanging out and doing drama and stuff. To me, that does make a bit of a difference. But did any of you guys watch that debate about the Charlie Kirk case? I had this video saved to watch too, but I think I'm done with that. I don't want to keep hammering on about it, looping about it. Yeah. Oh, wow. That's crazy. All of our algorithms are jacked up. I know. Dude, what the hell? BJ said she was not using the bathroom. Oh, I didn't see it. Pointer lever. It looked like just like two little like stickers or circles or like marker, like it almost like bingo dots. I don't know. I don't see mold looking like that, but it's just crazy. Some drama always going on around these parts nowadays. Well, I am really excited to talk true crime. When I had this call with Bendy the other day and we talked about Lindsay Clancy, and then I laid here sick like that, and I was watching her lives and stuff. Sometimes I was just listening and like closing my eyes or whatever to the trial, but it has like sparked the interest in me again to get into these conversations. And while I feel like it is important to talk about the bullshit that happens surrounding true crime, I mean, isn't the important thing the cases? It's just hard because my heart kind of wasn't in it for a bit. You know, it was just, I don't know. But I have a lot of things to say about some of these cases and some things happening. I like Andrew, but dude didn't prepare and Candace had no concrete evidence. We've all lost our damn minds. Dude, apparently he was all mad because he couldn't smoke cigarettes and his wife was like talking about it on Twitter, but they were in her house. So I'm like, duh. What do you like? I just can't believe. But you know, I'm really interested to see what evidence they put out. To me, I'll be honest, that video of he looks very muscly and buff. I'm not gonna again get into case discussion over here, but I'll just be waiting. I'll be waiting for the evidence. I think her claiming she's true crime is she's true crime in any way is a crime. Yeah. Oh, I know, MK. I find the drama to be interesting. I mean, I'm obsessed with the LCU. It's a whole drama community. Like it's just messy. I just don't like when it goes like real life, when it goes with people's kids, people's families. Like, you know, the more silly catty stuff I think is funny. But unfortunately, because of what it is, the shit that happens surrounding these cases is also really dark and frustrating, and it's just bullshit. Okay, here we go. I'm probably looping.
Jason. Hey, Moon. Hey, Nomad Beads. Hey, Whitney. Let me see who else is here with us. Diane. Just Diana.
Now, this is going to have people in an uproar. I'm curious, do you feel that it's deserved or not?
My boo thing. Carolina Moon. Oh, thank you for the finger heart, Nomad Beads.
Oh my goodness, my groceries.
Okay, I wanted to run something by y'all real quick. I think I'm gonna make a list. For going back to school. Isn't that what Laura said? Didn't she say, if I make a list, everybody else makes lists and she wouldn't say a thing about it? So, okay. I'm gonna make a list. Tonight I'm gonna make one up for back to school.
Okay, so like I said, this is gonna have people in an uproar, the dogs, and there's gonna be some background noise right now because of these groceries. But this is how do you feel about it? Do you because to me, it could never be me. I would never uh I don't personally like it, but also I'm not gonna be in an uproar over it. There's a lot of people who do this shit. You know what I mean? While I find it gross to constantly have your hand out begging for people to support you, she's not the only one. Yes, I did. We talked about that Never Stop Believing at the well, I didn't play it all though because I didn't want to get too much into it. Um I'm trying to mute that dog. But I did talk about it because I think it's unfair to speculate like that, especially if you actually looked at all the details and everything they released with that case. You would know that they went through all of her stuff with a fine tooth comb. They went through all of Stefan's stuff with a fine tooth comb. If there was evidence of her being involved, then she would be arrested. Those police wanted to. So I just talked about it because I went to find that part in the video and couldn't find it. She's also been claiming for a month, back to school, stop being greedy. Like, isn't it weird that Lindsay, apparently you got yelled at, I heard. I could play it because I think I saw it on Chica's. Oh my God, I got a tetanus shot today, y'all, and it hurts. I'm already sore. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of think I don't really care. Do what you gonna do, what you gonna do, what you gonna do, but also, ooh, you know, I'm not gonna be in an uproar, but I'm also just I like how she's fun making a list on someone else. It's like third party. Third party drawbagging. Yeah, what'd you say, Laura? Oh, yeah. Dude, I can't believe it's back to school, and I'm so thankful I've got everything done and ready to go. Today, I went through and organized the dresser, put all the new stuff in, all the old stuff out, and done. But except, man, they asked for a ton. The box we have to carry to open house is huge. It's like 50 freaking pounds. But come on, man. It's back to school. It always happens. Oh, thank you, Neat. I was a single mom and I still paid for all my son's things plus school supplies because I worked 2 jobs plus 0 child support. That's all I got. Mm. People these days are just, I don't know. It's crazy because that used to be like people, I don't know. Maybe it's the way I was raised. I think many of you guys feel the same way, but like my parents taught me to have pride and, work for what I want. Not, I don't know. I, that hustle in you, working 2 jobs, being a single mom, not getting any child support, that hustle is what builds like good, like great people. You know what I mean? That's what builds character, rather. And yeah, it also shows character. I don't care about it anymore. She's never going to change. If people want to give their hard earned money, let them do it. Just don't complain about it after the fact. Yeah. I made one comment to her in Frankie's. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. That might give me a little chuckle. Dude, I got spoiled, I guess, because a lot of this drama is never funny, but reviewing some of the reality stuff and laughing, like now that's what that's what I want to watch with you guys. Excuse me. Let me know if that dog's like super loud, by the way. because it's pretty far away, but Brittany, Lindsay, what's your problem? Just the title. Okay, here we go. They hurt for a few days. The tetanus shots, yeah. Makes it feel like you kind of worked out on that arm or something so far. I don't remember when I had the last one. It's been forever. But what happens if you just a little question that's unrelated to what we're watching, but about tetanus. What happens if you have it or something, like if you haven't had your shot, you get cut by something and you get it, and then you get the shot after? Does it fix it? And you were speaking facts, Linz. What did you say in the chat, by the way? Can we get that cleared up before we listen? But he's 32, and we didn't have YouTube and GoFundMe and Cash App back then. You do not look old enough to have a 32-year-old son. I can't believe I'm getting ready to be 37. I mean, oh my God. It's just time flies. Life is too short, man. Gone are the days of donating to good causes. Now we have lawsuits and wish lists for YouTubers. Oh my goodness. You are lucky, Jacqueline. That would be awesome, going back to school in September. Yeah, she was definitely going to do it anyways a little bit. Come on, you are transparent as hell. We can see straight through you. We know what you're doing. She said the bee made people feel responsible for her litigation, and she got money hand over fist. And I told her she's the last person that should be commenting on making people feel responsible for shit. Hey, you ain't never lied. Thursday, we learned from trial testimony that all phones come with a calendar that has all the major holidays, like Christmas, included. It's coming. I haven't even hardly been around this sector in months, and I've had Brittany blocked on YouTube for months. I don't watch things about her anymore. So she sounded insane in the clip I heard. Well, we're about to listen to it. And you're right, you haven't, because I see you all the time in the LCU, which is usually where I'm at too. If I'm not watching like true crime stuff and I want to watch drama, usually there. I would like to talk about it actually, but I don't think people here care. I'm over the drama. Yeah. Me too, Dutch. And I feel the same way, but here's the thing. It would be lovely for it just to be able to laugh at the dumb shit some of these people do and just laugh, but here's the thing. Oftentimes, a lot of the shit in this little community or sector, whatever the hell you want to call it, is drama surrounding cases, right? And sometimes it's just so bad and so disturbing. It's hard to, you know what I mean? It's hard to find those moments. I just think that any creator who grifts and has fundraisers shouldn't be speaking on another's grift or fundraiser. Me too, Marlena. The shot fixes it. Yeah, Lindsay, if you got it. Here, let's start playing it. I'm going to drop the link to this video in the chat.
I'm just going to say this.
Go subscribe
I don't know what your problem is,
if you want.
Lindsay,
if you like clips.
Lee,
It's a good one.
or who, I don't even know who
Wait,
those other
hold on.
people were, but I'm just going to say this. I don't know what your problem is, Lindsay, Lee,
Lindsay
or
Lee.
who, I don't even know who those other people were, but
Damn. Lindsay Lee. Hey, Wolfie. Yeah. Hey, Miss Fletcher. Oh my gosh, so good to see you. How are you? She was in Crude's chat on Rumble, so that's how I seen her. There's the second one. I saw that one, Madison, on your channel, which I'll show after this. All right, let's hear it. Lindsay Lee.
but it is absolutely a fucking shame that I can't go anywhere without somebody acting a damn fool or doing the most. I was in Hooves chat, supporting Hooves, minding my own business, saying hey to everybody, chiming in on the stuff about Buzzy or whatever. And lo and behold, it's like people can't contain themselves. It's not enough for you. What? I mean, is it not enough that I got multiple people making lives about me? I have been the freaking topic of conversation for the last 2 years.
And then when you're not the topic of conversation, you are in the chats going at other people. You love it. They go at you, you go at them. They go at you, you go at them. What's the fucking problem? Lindsay's not allowed to have a comment about you. I'm sorry, but when you put yourself out there, you're live every single day. You're doing things like asking for money all the time. And the shit that you do that you know is going to get attention, you got to expect it. It's like you're always brand new to the fucking internet, brand fucking new.
Still not enough for you?
Good Lord, have
Lindsay,
mercy.
you need more? Don't come at me like that. Who are you again? Lindsay?
Oh my God.
That girl, she's everywhere. She's got something to say about everybody.
Who are you again, Lindsay? She's everywhere. Like you said, you've literally not been around. Okay, here we go. These are the screenshots from Lindsay. One thing B did was make her people feel they were responsible for the lawsuit, and they handed out money hand over fist. And Lindsay said, Brittany, you're the last person that should be commenting on someone else making other people feel responsible for shit. Dude, one comment like that and it's going to have you that upset. Come on, bro. You got it. Again, you're new to this or something.
Did you see it, Lee?
Or just dumb.
I mean, look, I'm just gonna stop going anywhere.
Thank you, Jacqueline.
Because we have these petty betties that cannot just let shit be. And I mean, for no reason either.
I rebuke you, Lindsay Lee.
Crazy punches
You
out.
old
Hey, crazy
Betty,
punches out.
or
Lindsay
whatever
needs,
she
I'm for
said.
real, Sassy. You wasn't there. You saw it. Lindsay needs to stop. I haven't seen her in forever. Then boom, back in the chat. And she's after Bria. I'm done with her bullshit. And then
Night,
she's all,
Duchess.
Lindsay's
for
all in that
coming
chat
by.
talking about, it's about time. I'm so glad people are finally calling this out. Fuck you, Lindsay. You've been supporting all of the people. Lindsay, now I will say Lindsay didn't support B. Only because B said some sideways shit to her about.
First of all, Lindsay will go anywhere and speak the truth. Look, it's rare that you find people who are going to speak up, speak their mind, not be swayed by crowds, and do it anywhere, here, there, or anywhere, boldly. That's a good thing, in my opinion.
Go let her
There ain't
boyfriend
nothing
hit her
wrong with
again,
it.
which
Just
I
because she goes
condone
somewhere
completely.
doesn't mean she's part of that channel or part of this channel or whatever. Sometimes people go in chats because they want to chat with the other people in the chat. Sometimes they go because they like the creator. Sometimes they just want to hear the drama. I mean, there's different reasons. Stop watching people. Don't like, no.
She should never said that to her. That's bullshit. But Lindsay supports Granny and all the rest. I mean, come on now. I can't say she
Mikey
supports Blue. I don't know.
K9.
But I know she said she's been going over there supporting Granny. Same difference.
Yep, Miss Fletcher, exactly.
People like Lindsay always boggle my mind because if they got half the shit that I've gotten from people, they would.
Ian Yonka, thank you. Thank you so much. Let me put it back to my thing.
Would run with their tail between their legs. But she wants that shit
Oh
to
my God,
continue
mosquitoes.
she wants me to continue to get, dragged and people come at me. We all took up for her on that. That was wrong, but she thinks shit don't. She does, Sassy. It's been like that for a while. Lindsay thinks that she's just. Lindsay thinks she's just a goody two shoes that does no wrong, and
What?
she can go around and talk shit on everybody and their mama or whatever.
Wait a minute. Wait. First of all, the first comment that I showed that you responded to was you talking shit about people. Everybody does it. Like, come on. Everybody gives their opinion on what's going on. Duh. I mean.
And truth is, she's no better than the rest of us. And it's enough. Exactly.
Just because you give your opinion and you think somebody's shitty for doing something doesn't mean you think you're better. If you think she's better, that's because you're looking up to her. You know what I mean? That's because you see that she acts better. That's because you know that she calls out the shit that you don't like her calling out, the shit you do, the grifting and the lies and all the bullshit. But it's literally just a chatter at the end of the day. But I hate that when people go, "Oh, you think you're better than everybody. We're all the same." First of all, no, the fuck we ain't. No, the fuck we ain't. We are not all the same. I rebuke that. And just because you have an opinion on something doesn't mean you think you're better. It's simply just giving your opinion, wanting to share your thoughts. I
Like,
get that a lot too, and it pisses me off. You know, she's probably said the same exact thing about me. I know she has because I've told her the same thing. I don't think I'm better than anybody. Just because you're looking up to me doesn't mean
and once again,
I
2
think
years straight,
anything.
it's still not enough for you. And then I got to go, like, I can't even go into a chat. I can't go into a single chat without somebody like piping up, running their mouth to me. And I am respectful every fucking where I go. Everywhere I go. I don't go into other people's channels, you know, self-promoting or
Bendy.
doing the most. I'm always respectful. Sassy says, you don't deserve the bullshit they've done to you over the years. Like ghosting you in chats. How petty. I know, right? It's mean girl shit.
I
Lindsay
seriously
Lee Brown.
think the people that come in here are the people that go everywhere. A lot of people that come in here come from all over different places. You know what I mean? But I still think that's rare because there are, you know, this side or that side, and I don't know. I just don't like that shit at all.
It's mean girl shit. That's all it is.
Oh
It's like
God.
we're in high school again and
Oh
people
my
just can't grow
God.
up and act like an adult, how an adult should
She
be.
has said the same thing about me.
Oh, exactly. When the live isn't about me,
Look,
it's, you know what I mean? The shit's been about me for long enough.
where'd
Let's
you
move
say,
on.
Wolfie?
Time to move on. I've been picked apart with a fine-tooth comb.
Now, I do agree with that. She has been picked apart with a fine-tooth comb, but here's the thing. If you want to have a YouTube channel and be a creator that puts out content. Now, I don't think let me finish my thought. If you want to have a YouTube channel and put out content, you have to accept you're going to get criticism. Now, while at times it can go too far or be too much, at the end of the day, if you mess up, you're going to get criticism. So if you don't want the criticism, then act right. Stop doing shit that you know is going to have people talking shit. You know, it's just like the wish list thing. School starts at the same time every damn year. Christmas comes same time. Kids' birthdays, they don't change. If you know people are going to get outraged and talk shit about that, why do it? Or you just don't care and you want to be talked about. I don't know. It's always very puzzling to me. And again, like I said earlier, it's like it's the first day on the internet. But I guess I'm a mean girl too. Okay. Duh, Mean Girls is so 2008. Surely there's some newer teen drama movie you can use that's more current. Yes, Bendy, I agree. Oh, that Ellen. Thank you. I love that. I love you guys being here. And I like, honest to God, whether you totally agree with me about something or totally disagree, I still like you guys. I like my friends and the people that I conversate with and hang out with to be people who critically think, who can disagree, who can have a conversation. The talk I talked about that like kind of sparked up the true crime in me again that I had with Bendy the other day. It was a back and forth. You know, she would say a comment and I would push back. I would give my opinion, she would push back. We had somewhat of the same, but somewhat opposing opinions and kind of worked our way through all the parts of that case. Like, I don't know. To me, it's good to have people that disagree with you and don't just whatever. I don't even know what got me on that tangent, but perfect time to fire up a wish list and try to get outraged. Wait, when there's a lot of other stuff going on? She's poking more because the attention ain't on her. Dear Lord have mercy. I agree with y'all. It has to be. And that's so is it not like befuddling or what's a good word for it? It's just like, oh my God. She's poking because the attention was on someone else. Oh, Anyanka, I feel the same way about you. I just yeeted myself. All right, let's hear the rest of this so we can hear the part 2 on Madison's channel. And then I don't know, I guess I'm going to let you guys go in a little bit after that because I don't know too much else that's going on. Dissenting opinions allow for great discussions. Finding middle ground today is nearly impossible, and that's a shame. Fawn, yes, you are so right. It's like that gray area and it's been talked about so much here, but it's a real thing, and a lot of people have black and white thinking when the reality is really probably more gray. You know what I mean? In my opinion, I can see all sides of a situation. I like to look at all sides. If I have an idea about something or a thought, challenge me. Because if it can't stand up to your challenge, then it's wrong. I need to know. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. Yeah, there's a part 2. And I didn't even finish this clip because that's how much I don't care. I left the sector because I was over the Britney content, but let her tell it, and I have been all over.
But people like Lindsay want
Hey, leave me a comment, you guys, if you can. Like, what else has been going on? Anything like that you've been watching or interested in or feel passionate about?
the shit to continue. It's not enough for her.
The other things for me are all case
And they're talking
things.
about lack of self-awareness. Girl, go look in the mirror and ask yourself why you're all on these streets, here, there, and everywhere, putting your nose in other people's business where it doesn't belong.
Every subscriber is, what do you mean? Hold on. Putting your nose in business where it doesn't belong. Like YouTube videos that are posted publicly for everybody to watch, or that's confusing. And that's kind of the point of YouTube. That's why we can make comments. We give our thoughts. Like, what?
Lack of self-awareness. Why are you
Also-
all over?
Did it replay that part? Also, there's a major fucking lack of self-awareness with this one. Let's just be straight up for real.
These
That's
streets.
just the truth.
Minding everybody else's instead of minding your own. How about that? Lack of self-awareness. You always got something to say when it's not warranted, nor is it asked for. You are renowned for your unsolicited opinion. She likes to go in people's chats and tell them what to do. Brown eyes.
Dang, you really got her fired up.
All right, let me drop the link and go ahead and address the next point of business, if you will. Sorry.
Okay, let's see the part 2. Hold on, let me try to find it real fast. Only other thing was that woman talking to Stephen Stearns. Y'all may have said that before I came in. So I did talk at the beginning about because there was a little clip I wanted to play and kind of address, like correct something with the information that I had regarding Jen Soto. But all I said was basically it's still kind of being talked about. I know Chasing had went through the letters. Joneson is going through the letters. You know, I respect and appreciate people who are trying to learn the facts and research. I think that Chasing, in my opinion, and I'd listen to not the whole live, but I feel like a good bit. She did a live where she commented on the letters and she sounded really down, disappointed, just so I don't know. You know, I haven't went through and read them all, and I'm not going to. So okay. Brittany shouts at Lindsay Lee again. The video is called. And this comes from Madison. Like I said, her and Chica keep me up to date. Let's see here. yeah, anything else going on, let me know. And otherwise, I'm going to be doing true crime tomorrow. I'm excited for it. I got lots of things I want to say. Chris Watts. Not too much into the details of Clancy, but just some thoughts surrounding what's happening there. Even, okay, you guys, if you've been at my channel for a while, you know, if you don't, you may not know that I was raised with a cousin who was raised like my sister. We lived on the farm together, and she passed away unexpectedly, suddenly a couple years ago. And she has a little girl who is in high school, and she messaged me and asked me, "Are you covering that?" Even she is following it. It's crazy. Like, I couldn't believe that. Oh, it says, wait, what is that? Happy birthday, Woofy. What the heck is that? Okay. The old makeup drama channels sound like us lately, but they are slightly more pretentious about their shade. New rule, your opinion must be solicited. Yes. Dude, how are you putting your nose in business it doesn't belong when you're just watching YouTube videos, like in the community you're part of and commenting in the chat? You nosy ass bitch. Makes it seem like you're like digging through somebody's like Facebook. I don't know. It just, yeah, renowned. That was impressive, Nate. I'm behind, but you guys are funny. I feel like I'm losing my voice. Madison did a short on my birthday. Okay, here we go. Here's part 2. Maybe we'll get a laugh out of it.
Lindsay Lee, when did I say you were a granny simp in that Rumble stream? I didn't say.
I'm sorry. The way she says her name, it's like your mom saying your full name, like, because you're in trouble, like Alexandra Aaron. That's mine. And I would get it like that. Just the tone it gives off. Yeah.
Lindsay Lee, when did I say you were a granny simp in that Rumble stream? I didn't say something stupid. Now, look at Lindsay. We gotta love this. Lindsay Lee says that I said something stupid and she said something to me and I said something back. I didn't address you first, Lindsay. That's a lie. You started on me, you freaking weird bitch. And when did I call you a granny simp? When? Show me in that fucking stream where I called you a granny simp. I didn't even bring her up.
Excuse me? I didn't say she called me a granny watching simp. Those in Granny's chat told me that she called me a granny simp in her stream. For fuck's sake, if you're going to stalk me in Granny's chat, at least get it right, weirdo. She did say you are a granny supporter or something like that. She did say that. I don't know if she used the word simp, but I mean, we just played it. Surely you guys remember. I remember.
I'll talk whenever I want to. I'll speak whenever I want to speak, but you can keep on going about your way. Aren't you that one that's got that stupid ass account over on X where you're talking about my kids too? Are you the same Lori? Did I call her that in my live? Okay. Maybe I did. Maybe I did, Nicole, but I know I didn't say that to her.
I'm sorry. I dropped my headphones. I laughed. I threw my head back. That was fucking funny. Lindsay Lee, I did not call you a granny simp. I did not. Oh, wait, Andrea, I did say that maybe in my live. Maybe I did say that, but let me hear that again. I need all the laughs I can get.
You freaking weird bitch. And when did I call you a granny simp? When? Show me in that fucking stream where I called you a granny simp. I didn't even bring her up. I'll talk whenever I want to. I'll speak whenever I want to speak, but you can keep on going about your way. Aren't you that one that's got that stupid ass account over on X?
Why are you accusing people like, oh God,
where you're talking about my kids
drives
too?
me nuts.
Are you the same Lori? Did I call her that in my live? Okay. Maybe I did. Maybe I did, Nicole, but I know I didn't say that to her.
Wait a minute. That was Nicole B. Hold on. I love Nicole. Let's see. To be fair, you called her that last night in your live. I'm glad you included the picture so we can see that. That is freaking hilarious. Oh my God. You would think if you're going to passionately claim you didn't do something, you would go back and listen and be sure. That's what I would do, anyways. If I was going to get on here and passionately say, I did not say this or that, you better bet your bottom fucking dollar I'm going to make damn sure I didn't say that before I get on here screaming it. Oh my God. Well, that was pretty funny. Hey, Shaq, though. I could use some laughs. No, she's accusing Lori of being an account on Twitter. I think that's the way I took it. And look, I agree with her on that. Nobody should be talking about her kids. I don't know if they are. I don't know if they're not. I don't know if it's Lori. I don't know who the hell it is. But if that is true that somebody is, that's disgusting and creepy and weird. Stop. But also, you can't just accuse people of being other people or alts or other accounts and stuff. Like, you're obviously not, your memory's obviously messing with you. Hey, Melissa. This is another creator. Yes, it's one that we have talked about in the past with some of these court cases and stuff that we've talked the lawsuits. Remember this little cow? That's like one of my most favorite horror cows I've created. Because, see, I think that the people, not all of them, but a lot of the people involved, not involved, some of, okay, let me rephrase that. My personal opinion is a lot of the people I talk about are not lol cows. They are horror cows because lol cows are just kind of, they're dumb, but they're funny. It's more lighthearted. A horror cow, causes concern in people, or just the fact simply that the true crime element and a lot of this drama and bullshit that happens is surrounding cases and these stupid lawsuits and stuff. To me, that is the definition of a horror cow. You're beyond lol cow at that point. So, but anyways, she's one of the people, yes, that started a couple of these court cases, didn't show up, all the different stuff. Probably didn't explain that very well. Listen, I haven't been on here for days and days and days. I forgot how to talk on here. But damn, that was funny. I needed that laugh. I was about to say, no, absolutely not. Well, you still can't accuse people. I have seen so many fucking times people do that and be wrong and they look fucking stupid. They'll go, oh, so-and-so's that's their alt. That's, like, oh, Shacto, that's Alex. That's really Alex's alt. That's, talking about me. People do that and they will literally flat out say and be dead wrong. It happens all the time. She's good about doing that. She doesn't know who the hell it is. The news of the day is BJ is accusing Granny of having Truth do a fundraiser for her that she didn't even know was happening. Then she said Granny called her baby something she didn't. Oh, Lord have mercy. Why would he do a fun? I don't know about that, but that doesn't even make any freaking sense. And come on, man. I just don't see. Look, there was that Bubby bitch who came on here and very proudly and boldly called her baby a name and said, yeah, it was me, bitch, and all that. And that was disgusting. I did a whole live talking shit to her and bitter tease ass about what they did. So there are people who are bold enough to talk shit about a baby, but I don't believe that. And yeah, but not surprised because guess what? And it happens on more than just her side. These people will get on here, read a comment in the chat and run with it, believe it, go with it, especially if it victimizes them in any type of fucking way. They're like, oh my God, there we go. Ba-boom, victimhood for the day. And seriously. And then they'll use it as their content. and they will get to be the victim. But it's not even true, and they didn't bother fact checking it at all. They don't want to fact check it because they know the likely. Some of these people, I truly believe they know some of the shit they spread is not true. They just do it to be inflammatory. Reading comments out of the chat and then repeating it as if it's the truth and then repeating it everywhere. You'll start hearing it everywhere. Like, I started hearing that, speaking of Stefan Stearns, that she sent like little kid pictures of herself to him. Get fucking real, dude. I haven't even fact checked that, but that doesn't even fucking sound believable. I do not believe that. People need to be more aware, like more careful of what they believe. Because I can tell you what, most of the shit is not true in these drama communities. If you're reading it in a chat, sometimes it will be. Sometimes they'll be trying to relay truth to you, but they don't because their perception is off, or they just like to start shit, or they're very biased to one side or another. And at the end of it, it ends up being 80% of the chat is bullshit. You can't just believe whatever you see around here. Not in these parts. Dude, oh my God. While I was sick, I fell down the rabbit hole of this lady. Tell me if y'all watch her on YouTube. She wears a wig and she does she's like this trailer park, like real Southern lady. And she has a fake cigarette. She'll like ash it in her food. And oh my God, tell me you all know who I'm talking about. Yeah, Melissa. Well, yeah, they're more playful. They can be a bit ridiculous too, but I know I'm looping a lot. I probably need to let y'all go and let my brain rest. I just honestly didn't really feel like, when you just feel so bad, you don't really feel like yourself at all. And then you start to feel better and you're like, damn, I feel like a human again. Like, so I'm amped up. Oh, Shaq, though, just going off on Lindsay Lee and no, she was a teenager. Oh, so is that? I'll have to go and look to get the facts of that. But she sent one pic when she was 18. But regardless of what the truth is with that situation, which it does matter, a lot of fucking lies are going around about it. I can tell you that because I definitely heard that. And yeah, creators definitely need to fact check before just listening to a bunch of random subs. It happens too much. You watch it all the time, but like I said, I think they want to not fact check because they want to run with that story. You know what I mean? Whose link should I share? Wolfie, it's all weird and gross in my opinion.
Yeah, maybe I did, Nicole, but I know I didn't say
Let's
that
hear
to
the
her
end
in
of
the
this.
fucking
I'm sorry, that's fucking funny.
whatchamacallit. I didn't start shit with Lindsay. Lindsay couldn't just let me be. I was in that rumble minding my own business. But I mean, hey, you kind of do look like one.
You're drinking the Kool-Aid. Nothing you have common sense.
What? Look like one what? How are you minding your own business when you're like in a chat chatting with other people? Isn't the point of that to chat with each other, share opinions, but hey, Cocos. Hey, Allie, please take good care of yourself. Many years ago, my brother almost died from flesh-eating disease and has affected his life greatly ever since. Thank you, Coco's Happy. I will. I promise. I'm taking my antibiotics and taking it serious. It's so scary, and I'm so sad to hear that. Hey, Salma Blue. So yeah, that and the web sleuth thing. I did see something else with hidden true crime, but I can't even remember what it was. That's another one I'll look out for. Betty, see what's going on there. What any lawsuits that have started, and what's going on with all that stuff. But Amber, ATS News, I know she's been doing lives kind of talking about not just true crime, also talking about community issues and things that are going on, and specifically with Turtle Boy, hidden true crime, stuff like that. So if you guys are interested, go check out her channel. I'm gonna grab her link. But yeah, you guys, it's kind of crazy. That case had there are so many people watching and paying attention that don't even watch true crime. I have a video in my feed right now. Molly Speaks on QB. I didn't know Molly was around again. Okay, here's Amber's link. Lindsay Lee. Why do I just see Lindsley is just setting home and BJ says, and you, Lindsley, and Lynn just points at herself. Who, me? The way she said it. I'm sorry, that was hilarious. I have never called you a granny simp. What in the heck are you talking about, Lindsay Lee? You weird bitch, you lying bitch. Oh, wait, I did call her that in my live? Oh, well, maybe I did. But still, Lindsay Lee. I'm sorry. Dude, is this real life? Well, you guys, I reckon I'm gonna let y'all go. I'll talk to you. I sound like such an old hillbilly. I'm sorry. I'll talk to you guys in a couple of days over here. I'm gonna get back into talking true crime a little bit more. School is starting back. So hopefully I'll be on here more. But tomorrow I'll be on the True Crime channel. And yeah, thank you guys for being here and listening to me. Just babble on and ramble on and talk shit and get all the craziness out of my brain into your brains. You're welcome. Be careful with it. Good night. Good night, you guys. Okay. I was just checking the comments. I'll babble with you. Thank you, Coffee. Because I know I do it. Believe me, I am aware, self-aware of the fact that I will ramble and babble and I'm awkward and kind of weird. And sometimes I can talk in circles. And yeah, that's just, I've accepted it at this point. So thank you guys who have accepted me as well. I hope you have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow on the True Crime channel. And yeah, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.